Hello, I'm Matthew Kaplan, along here with
Josh Baskis
and Ethan Diamond.
This is MEJ Sports. Our first topic is, do you think the Yankees will make the playoffs?
Maybe because, Aaron Judge is on fire. Sanchez did pretty well in the home run derby, and their pitching staff has been doing pretty well.
I don't think it's a maybe, it's a definite yes. They've been on a cold streak, and Aaron Judge is definitely going to stay the way he is, but they had so many injuries there. Tyler Clippard was doing really bad. He's definitely going to bounce back. Matt Holliday was on the DL. Aaron Hicks was on the DL. Jacoby Ellsbury was on the DL. Starlin Castro was on the DL. They had so many guys on the DL. They're going to come back after the All-Star break, and they're going to make a strong showing. I don't think they're going to win the division, but they're definitely a playoff team.
So you think they're going to win the wild card? Do you?
Probably win the wild card, but if they're going to be good in the playoffs, their pitching may need to step up a little bit.
Oh, okay, Time for our next topic. What do you think about this year's NBA season and all the free agency trades to add to good teams to very good teams like the Thunder and Rockets?
It's been really big, especially with Paul George going to OKC.
Yeah, I think it's just been really wild so far. Last couple All-Star games, the West has won, and they're going to win a lot now with the addition of Paul George and Jimmy Butler. But that's not really the point here. The point is that the Rockets and the Timberwolves and OKC, they're just trying to get better, and I think in the West it's just going to be a showdown between the Rockets, the Spurs, and the Warriors.
I think the Celtics will do pretty well considering Hayward, but there are rumors that Hayward will sign a multi-year contract, but his agent says there's no final decision yet.
Yeah, and you can't count out Jason Tatum. He's on their team too, and he's looking to be a good rookie during the summer league.
Yeah.
I do feel like, though, that the commissioner might not be too happy about all these trades stacking up the West during the All-Star game.
Yeah.
If it's a complete blowout, fans are going to turn the TV off, and the commissioners, the NBA, will not get as much money. So.
Yeah, but that's why the All-Star game is in existence, to watch players just score 70 points a game and throw alley-oops to each other. That's why it scores 200 to 200 every game. That's the whole point of the All-Star game.
Okay, time for our next topic. How was the home run derby and All-Star game yesterday? I feel like the derby was more exciting than the game, actually.
Half and half. The derby was very exciting because Judge won his first home run derby as a rookie, but I also liked how the All-Star game ended in extra innings, especially with Cano hitting the go-ahead homer.
Yeah, I just think I like the home run derby better, honestly. Aaron Judge, he just mashes balls, and that's what the All-Star game's all about. Same with Giancarlo Stanton, even though he only made it one round. Aaron Judge was hitting balls 500 feet. Like, that's something that you really want to watch.
Yeah, that was very shocking to see Sanchez get out and beat Stanton.
Yeah, when you look at the All-Star game, I mean, it was 2-1, but now there's no home field advantage. It should turn into something like the NBA All-Star game, where pitchers aren't really going to throw that hard, 85-mile-an-hour fastballs, 15-15 scores. Like, that's what the NBA All-Star game is now about.
Two Yankees won it, though.
And now
Judge won the home run derby as a Yankee, and Cano was a former Yankee and hit the go-ahead homer.
Okay, time for our next topic, the NBA Summer League. Do you think it's good? Like, will it develop the players, or is it just a higher risk for injury?
I think it's great, to be honest with you. I really think it's a great thing. Players like Lonzo Ball, they can't jump right into the season and play against players like Gordon Hayward and LeBron James right off. Like, they gotta have some time to get used to the NBA. Even if they're just playing against draft picks, they really gotta have some time to develop.
No, I think it's a higher risk of injuries because you're asking pretty good players to play the whole year when it's either maybe they're even a rookie and they're doing this. The risk.
You don't want to watch Lonzo Ball put up 5 points a game in the first 15 games. So 15 games into the season because
you wouldn't want him.
He's playing players like LeBron James after playing De'Aaron Fox.
You wouldn't want him. You wouldn't want the risk of him getting hurt either, though.
Then you don't play him.
It's a big risk, but I think both sides are developed players, but to be honest, they're not going to play like an all-star player unless they actually become all-star potential then. Like Lonzo will start off coming from the bench playing against like Patty Mills and those players. He doesn't need to really develop. I think it's too much of a risk.
I don't think it's too much of a risk. Lonzo, he played in the Pac-12, and there aren't that many players in the good in the Pac-12 except Markelle Fultz, first pick out of Washington, and you're just playing players that you can run all over. And then when you got into the NCAA tournament, you got demolished by De'Aaron Fox, scored 35 points against you. You just got to get used to playing the top picks: Jason Tatum, Josh Jackson, Malik Monk.
Okay, and that's a wrap here from MEJ Sports. I'm Matthew Kaplan. With me is
Josh Baskis.
And Ethan Diamond.
have a great night.